It was all a dream on the scene, making mean.
Then I came along and changed everything.
From ciphers to diapers,
Green jiggly
but the
bean.
grind don't stop.
We just got a bigger team.
All the way to the top.
Mom, what does that mean?
The time is now, whenever. We the
are
dream team.
How we gonna get paid for this?
What's up, guys? It's your girl Lyric Kane, aka Nene, aka whatever it is that you want to call me, back with yet another reaction video. As requested in the comment section underneath one of my other videos, today I will be reacting to Mac Lethal, The History of America Told in 27 rap styles. You already know the original video link will be in the description box down below, as well as all of my social media links. Make sure that you follow us on IG, best friends since birth. Also check out my music page on IG, Lyric Kane Official. Also in the description box down below, you better find my other YouTube channel. Make sure that you head over there and check out my music. If you like what you hear, then go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on all of my latest music videos, original songs, cover songs, remixes, challenges, and live performances. And with that being said, I got my paper and my pen ready. I'm working on this new style where I don't talk as much. I'll jot things down. We'll see how that works. Yeah. Alright. So let's go right ahead and let's get into the video.
Hello, I'm Mac Lethal. I'm gonna rap the history of the United States of America in 27 styles.
Now, here's a little story I got to tell about a big bad country you know so well. It started way back in history around 13,000 BCE. Asian people walked through the Bering Strait and migrated down here cause the land was great. A Viking named Leif Erikson came too, but he was like,
Man, this place sucks, fuck you.
In 1492, there was Christopher Columbus. And he said, yo, dog, there's a new world that needs discovered. He went and tried to find a land called Japan. So he got a few ships from his man, Ferdinand. There was the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa, Maria, the Tanya, the Donna, the Anna, the Tina, the Christy, the Bridget, the Mandy, the Tisha. I'm just lying about Columbus like your teacher. What?
Columbus said that he landed up in the Bahamas, a beautiful island. He was greeted by the arrow of Gideon, they were so friendly and smiling. So we started a war with them, stole all the spices and gold and the Gucci. Columbus ain't never explorer or liar, so douchey. He said he discovered America, so Columbus was left off bad and bushy. And just like that, America was born, built on a foundation of lies and war. In the 1500s, the conquistadors from Spain came with Ponce de Leon looking for the fountain of youth made. They had some Bibles made, they had some swords made. They tried to convert all the natives into Christians. They found a place called Florida, with lots of drugs, crime, and butt-naked stage performers, bruh. The beach is beautiful, the sun looks bright. This is the home of the World Star Hood Fight.
By now, all the natives knew that Spaniards were just villains. In the 1600s, guess who showed up? The Pilgrims. Holding on to Bibles. All the goddamn Indians was like, not this shit again. The Pilgrims was like, nah, man, we different. But we ran out of food, we fucking hungry, need food pronto. We heard all you natives ball like LeVar and Lonzo.
Swish.
Mac the homie Squanto. Bro. Taught him how to farm real good, y'all. Now every year we have a feast where we eat food and watch football. In 1620, the Pilgrims farmed tobacco to get money. They just wanted to be fly, have the baddest bitch. So they created the Plymouth Rock establishment. Up north, some Dutch people from Holland bought Manhattan from the natives for $24. That's a true story. They called it New Amsterdam. English people took it from them and said, nah, bitch, this is called New York now.
1682, King Charles II owed money to William Penn, but he said, I can't find my checkbook and I don't have a pen. But wait, maybe I can give you a state. William Penn said, really thank you, and King Charles II said, yeah, sure, here you can have Pennsylvania. William Penn was a little gangster, he was a breadwinner, he was so real. He moved to Pennsylvania with his Quaker friends, and they created oatmeal and chocolate and cheese whiz, and the Philadelphia Eagles and the Rocky movies, and Meek Mill and Beanie Siegel and some other shit.
Skip ahead to 1754. Let's talk about the French and Indian War. Young kid named George Washington, age 22, was still a SoundCloud rapper, hoping he can break through. He took troops and attacked the French, and now the
British Army ran the whole East Coast, bitch.
in 1850, Louis Vuitton had everybody pretty at the beauty salon. What, Kim? This video's about who? America? My bad, y'all, I'm doing it wrong. In about 1773, dog, the King of England raised taxes on our tea, dog. Man, he sound like he's Sean C. Carter, so we threw a bunch of tea off the Boston Harbor. England wanna raise our taxes, they wanna kill our economy. Why you trying to fuck with us, dog? All we trying to do is build a fucking colony. Fuck the King of England, dog. That shit is
AKA
fine.
Jay-Z.
He releases new albums, dog, that you can only listen to on Tidal. Let's start a revolution. I'm sick of paying taxes. I run up on the British Army now and spray my
Eminem
debt
on
clip. And you can
drugs,
tell the
wow.
King of England that a maniac is on the loose, and I'm so fucking crazy, I'ma make him backflip. My name is George Washington. I got 2 blocks, and I'ma bust a few shots at you like you was Tupac, and you'll be laying dead up on the rooftop, naked in nothing but tube socks, sucking a red, white, and blue cock.
And the colonists won the revolution. America got retribution. Defeat the British and take the land. Let's all pray to Jesus, take my hand.
We signed the Declaration of Independence on July 7, 1776, saying that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, except women, poor, Native American, and black people.
Basically.
We finally got our own country, but we needed a government. So 2 of the greatest Americans ever debated what that government should be.
Fucking coming. Fuck Hamilton, yeah. Yeah. Government, yeah. You got slaves in Atlanta. Tommy boy, why did you stand up? See, my name's Alexander Hamilton, I got the answer. Your family, a panda. Black and white, cause you fuck Sally. You say you want small government, but you sound like a bitch at political rallies. You got slaves in Atlanta. Jefferson, why did you stand up? You don't teach them grammar. You just give them shovels and hammers. Family, a panda. Black and white, cause you fuck Sally. You say that I'm dumb cause I want a big government. Man, how the fuck could you doubt me?
Wow.
Into the 1800s, we're French owned a lot of American land, and so we said we wanted in the Louisiana Purchase, and natives were something that you heard of until the white man brought the murder. There was a Clark went on the expedition, left St. Louis in search of the fucking Pacific. Then there was the War of 1812, and nothing changed until the place was hell. And you can tell that when Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act, we kicked the Indians out they home, and they missed their Uncle Charles, yeah. JADAKISS went to war with Mexico, standoff at the Alamo. We took Texas, yo. The California gold rush is where Jada be. Unfortunately, America still use slavery.
Hey, Robert Ely, how you doing? Heard you came to Gettysburg for the weekend, looking for a civil war to get into. Gonna send the Union Army down to kill you. Ooh. The Union Army's partying, dancing all in the club. We won the Civil War cause we got too much money and guns. And now we popping bottles cause we about to free the slaves. Kneel down, but baby, let me pee in your face.
Abe Lincoln had some enemies. He was at the theater sipping Hennessy. John Wilkes Booth stuck him.
Sound like Pac,
And
though.
afterwards, America entered Reconstruction. We gave black people the right to vote. Then we took it away 5 minutes later with Jim Crow. Feel me? I fought for your freedom. But I don't think that we should share the same fountain for drinking. I don't have a reason.
America needed a railroad, so we built one.
fucked up shit
And when I
happened.
say we, I mean we made Chinese and Irish people build one.
1869, the Transatlantic Railroad had the whole country trapping from the bando. Susan B. at the D. So listen, man, I ain't no top of hold. 1920 women got the right to vote. The economy was booming in the roaring 20s. We was all at the strip club, poor remedy. Lots of fake capitalism, we ain't learned a lesson. Cause we woke up in the 30s with the Great Depression. I get you motherfuckers, listen. FDR came in a prohibition. Before that, you think that the man was too set. He brought the New Deal to save the U.S. The motherfucking New Deal was mostly poop, but like the government programs in alphabet soup. The unemployment rate was pretty high too. Tell bitches went to work during World War II. 1939, Nazis invaded Poland. Adolf Hitler had a stick up in his colon. The Japanese acting like an angry baby mama. And in 1941, they invaded Pearl Harbor like woo. They started playing hating on the Jews. America sent troops to World War II. Like fuck your little three-way. Normandy on D-Day. Hitler drank some cyanide like peace, y'all. Be safe. And we told Japan it's a nuke. Whew, that was a close one. Germany almost took over the world. Luckily, they did it. In response, we decided to try to take over the world. So did Russia. In the 50s, two superpowers took charge. One was the USA, the other the USSR. Communism versus capitalism. It set the stage for the Cold War. Joseph Stalin was a bold whore. November 22nd, 1963. Young bass guy shot John F. Kennedy. Laying in the car there with Jacqueline Onassis. Oh my God, bass god, look how big her ass is. A guy named Martin Luther King said, wait, if you could stop racism, that'd be great. So they went and shot him like blang da dang dang dang. The Vietnam War happened, swag gang gang gang. 1970s proof we still full of shit. President Richard Nixon said I'm not a crook and quit. Then emerged was bell bottoms, pot smoking and rolled denim. And finally learned that they couldn't control women. There were war people and anti-war people and anti-war people that went to war with anti-war people. I'm wearing pink in my Mercedes, light a blunt. Let's talk about the 1980s. We had Reaganomics, they came from Ronald Reagan. He said the taxes were sky high like Carl Sagan. So we cut them, it set all the poor people back. Then in the 90s we went and started the war in Iraq. But never mind slavery or genocide. The worst thing in American history was a blowjob. And then the internet's invented, and we can finally hate each other with our names hidden. And then we get attacked, they crash planes into our buildings. So we invade an unrelated country and we kill them. And then a bunch of bankers almost ruin our whole nation. And all we do is put cheeseburgers in our faces. All we do is try to make our fat bodies bigger. And our president is arguing right now on Twitter.
Yes, it is.
Part 2 coming in 500 years.
That right there was definitely the bee's knees. That right there was definitely dope. I was sitting and thinking like, man, like history teachers should low-key try to think of using this type of take on teaching. I swear I sat here, I mean obviously this is a lot of shit that I already learned, but if you don't use it, you lose it. So a lot of this shit was a refresher. Some of this stuff was new, and I'm sitting there like, but I feel like it was presented in a cool way that I feel like kids would be able to grasp. Too bad he used so much profanity in it, which made it funny though, but I know schools will never go for that. But they should definitely look into doing something similar to this, or hiring this dude to like read the fucking textbooks without using cuss words though, because that right there was definitely dope. And I'm pretty sure you'll get a lot more kids interested in what was actually taking place by implementing or emulating or imitating their favorite rap artists, because that right there was super duper dope. Crazy the way he was switching it up. Loved it as usual. I'm kind of upset that the dude put Migos and did one verse, did one voice. Like Migos isn't made up of multiple people. But it was funny because when he put Bone Thugs and Harmony, I was cool with it, like with the one voice. Maybe because they all sounded like to me. Then he also put Ray Sherman. I was like, yeah, that's once again a duo, more than one people. But I guess if you got it, then go for it. That right there was crazy. Not just crazy cool, but like crazy educational. If you have not already seen this video, go to the original, go back, pause it, and read it. I know I was trying to keep up with reading the titles and actually listen to who was saying what. Crazy the way he put the perspectives in there. Man, made it super relatable as far as like comparing it to Kanye West and Jay-Z, which is like low-key current beefs, things that kids or people of our genre, people of our generation would be more aware of. So it made it easier to like swallow or easy to comprehend. Definitely enjoyed that, bro. High-key jealous, though. High-key jealous. This was not around when I was in school. This would have definitely been my cheat notes. Now, imagine teachers getting up there and explaining stuff like this to students. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I used to be an educator, so this shit is just, like, really potent to me. Not just how cool musically, but just how dope this would be in the actual education system. Imagine your teacher getting up there and presenting some shit like this to you, bruh. Trust me, you will remember it forever. Agriculture was low-key taught to me this way at Track Elementary School out in the city of Fontana by my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Buckner. And OMG, I would never forget that moment ever. He brought a karaoke machine and he dressed up as like this cool hip-hop guy, and then he switched it up and put on this cowboy booth. He did like this cowboy song, and we learned about irrigation, but I swear that was like the most... To this day, I remember the song. I'm not going to sing it for the spareness of all of you. But trust me, I think stuff like that definitely makes a higher impact on kids. Get in the comment section down below and give me your 2 cents. If your school system started teaching you like this, just how much more do you think successful students would be in school? Give it to me 100. Do y'all agree with some of the...
Cake.
Go bye. Do y'all...
Cake.
I thought you said cake. Do y'all agree with the voices that was done? Some of them was right on point. Some of them was like, yeah, you was in the vicinity, but you didn't exactly hit on it. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on all of my latest videos. And until next time, guys, you already know what it is. Peace out. I'm out of here.